If you're new to my channel, please like, please share, please subscribe. Your support means a lot to me. Yes, no, but okay. Let's be honest. As PhD being, I think PhD has been great. I feel like I am doing something that I want to do. Hi guys. Today I will be answering all PhD questions. I made a note of questions that I have been asked over the years about myself, about my PhD program, and as well as people just wanting to check if they can do this PhD thingy. So yeah, that's what this video is going to be all about. How has PhD been? How has PhD been? I think PhD has been great. I feel like I am doing something that I want to do. Anybody that know me would know I would usually just say education is kind of like my thing. School actually is kind of like my thing. So me doing my PhD has been great. I cannot complain, obviously. What do you do for fun? I have started trying to go out more because I think it's a culture thing here. They would say something like, learn to do some things outside academic work, which is something we did not really hear, back home in Nigeria. We did not really hear do something outside your education. Like, it's more if you're in school, being in school, that kind of thing. So I am trying to go to the movies. I'm trying to cook for fun. Like I really do cook for fun these days. It's like I just wake up and say, you know what, I saw this dish online, I'm gonna buy the ingredients and I'm gonna try to cook it, and I cook it. So yeah, I'm cooking for fun. Between the semester, like we have this break period, I try to go somewhere. So I haven't made my plans yet for this semester, but of course I will make a plan and I will go somewhere. And then there are just these in-between trips that they organize for international students. So I register for some of them and I go on some of those trips. So yeah, those are the kind of things I do for fun. Plus I sleep for fun. I sleep for fun. Let's just put it out there. I sleep well. When I want to sleep, I sleep, and I do not like interruptions. So yeah. Should I do a PhD or a master's program? So I've had this question a lot where people just chat me up and say, oh, I'm considering my program. There is a master's part, there is a PhD part. What should I do? And I'm like, I have a different mindset about this. So I wouldn't tell you what to do, but I want to hear what you want to do. What you want to do with it, I mean, what I would say to you. You get me? I cannot tell you because I'm different from you. I have a different perception towards that. Even if you do a master's degree, I want you to do a PhD degree. I want you to, because school is my thing. So if you ask me that, you would be getting something different. But if you then tell me, oh, I'm considering career, I'm considering this, what do I do? Then it's different. Then we can be very rational and say, okay, so this is what I think you should do, this is what I think you should not do. Make sense? Yeah. What advice would you give to me if I want to change career path? If you want to change career path, I haven't really changed career path. I've always been in my space. It's just that my space keeps expanding and I keep expanding with it, but I haven't changed career path. And I honestly don't know the context of this question. So I would say if you want to change career path, that is good, but ensure that you have portfolio that you can submit to say, oh, this is, I have this new interests. Say you want to apply for graduate school, you could say, oh, I have this new interest, this is some of the things I have done, maybe not in an official workplace, but because I'm building interest in this, I have done this, I have done that, have some things to show for it. Some people go ahead to do some certification, and while some people who already have the skill, they just change and then begin to apply. If you're a lawyer and you want to switch to the tech space completely, so yeah, you could do that. and that will work. I hope so. Good luck. Has PhD been easy? Yes, no, but okay. Let's be honest. PhD is work. Like graduate school, even if it's a master's degree, it's work, because I think master's degrees can be lighter, depends on your program and your field. But graduate school it's strong. So they would even advise you do not take a certain number of classes. You know the way we do in Nigeria, where we're taking like 11 classes. Here, if you take like 2 classes, 3 classes, it's quite intense. You literally are in class, you're reading, you have every week you have some assignments, you have, you know, some of those things. So it's like, hey, you don't take more than this. This semester I'm taking 4 classes. That's a lot. It's like a lot, but I have to do it because I have like a goal I want to meet. So I'm gonna do it. Maybe I would drop, maybe take 3 next semester, but this semester I needed to take that 4 just so that I could cover up some lapses here and there for me. So has it been easy? Not really. But has it been difficult? No. It's a good kind of stress for me. I would always say like it's a good kind of stress for me. So I like it. I like school. I like books. I like to read. I'm not a bookworm, but yeah, I do like school. So PhD, I would consider it a good kind of, you know, stress. So yeah. What is your research about? What is my research about? My research is, so I am interested in understanding technology in the space of marginalized community. My community is Nigeria. I am trying to understand how we see technology, how we use technology, what kind of access we have to technology, what kinds of technology are available for us, especially when we talk about education, information literacy, and stuff like that. And then I want to co-design with them something that works for them, So I'm not necessarily saying, oh, this is for the entire world. I am like working with a group of community to say, you know what? This is what you guys really do need right now. And this is what we're going to create with you guys right now. Make sense? Yeah. Can you talk about your research confidently now? I would say yes. Yes. Because before now, I didn't used to, like in my first year, I didn't used to know how to present what I am interested. Like I know it's here in my head, but I don't know how to express it, to say it. So I would find myself in 5 different meetings. I'm saying 5 different related things about my research. But now, because as time goes on, you begin to figure it out and you know what you want to do and how you want to do it, your methodology and stuff like that. It's a bit technical, but yeah, I feel like I have gradually started figuring it out, especially with the classes I'm taking this semester. Like I said, I'm taking 4 classes, so I have been able to figure that out gradually. So yes, I can now talk about my research confidently. You know, I was asked about my research impromptu by someone I really do admire in the industry, and she's like, okay, you know, I'm gonna ask you some questions. And I'm like, okay, cool. I had no, in my head, I was wanting to be the one asking all the questions because I really wanted to hear from her. She's like, okay, let's talk over Zoom. And I was, you know, wanted to be the one asking questions, and then she did all the asking and I did all the answering. And then she gives me her own insight, which I truly value. But then I realized I was able to answer that question on the spot. So yes, I can talk about it confidently now. Yeah. Can I move with my family? Yes, you can. Yes. Anywhere you want to go, your family can go with you. Actually, I think this question is about relocation. So my advice is, if you want to move with your family, move with them. from the beginning, make it part of your plan. Like, I am living with my family. Don't go and spend like 1 year, 2 years, and then you apply for them to come over. It works for some people, but I think like the general mindset would be, if you stay there for 1 year and you did not physically need them, why should they come over? You get me? So plan with them. I know it could be a lot of hassle with the finances and everything, but plan with them. It will favor you in the long run. And then the last question says, what next for you? Actually, I do not like this. Like, I do not like to answer this question, because like, how do I know what next for me? You get me? Like, James said that we should not say, by this time next year I will do this. It would be a case of, by this time next year, by the grace of God, I should do this, So yeah, while like I know like, oh, I want to do this, these are my like plans and visions. One thing that 2024 has done for me is to consciously submit those plans, those visions to God, and then say, you know what, God, you lead, I follow. So that's me for this year. That's what next. What next is what God says it is, and that's what I'm going to do. Okay, thank you. Don't mention. If you're new to my channel, please like, please share, please subscribe. Your support means a lot to me. I will see you next time. Bye bye.